Hi everyone, I'm Nick, and this is the Plantronics RIG 600 Gaming Headset. The RIG 600 ditches the modular design of the 400 and 500 series, and goes with the traditional design instead. The RIG 600 also sports a much more premium look, with subtle gold accents, leatherette instead of cloth, and visible stitching. You can pick up the RIG 600 for $99, and I'll put a link below if you want to pick one up. It comes with the choice of two microphones, a noise-canceling boom mic, and an inline mic. This headset will work with pretty much any device that has a 3.5mm headset jack, including a PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and mobile devices. There's also a Y adapter that breaks out the mic and headphone jack to use with desktop PCs. The RIG 600 is made with a mix of matte plastic with gloss accents. There's a leatherette grain material on each ear cup, with a gold ring to give these a high-end look. Even though the gold looks to be just painted on, it's slightly metallic looking and it doesn't look cheap. The top of the headband is wrapped in a perforated leather material, and the inside is lined with very smooth fabric with a ton of padding. I really like the gold stitching throughout. It gives it a classic look. These look more like high-end studio headphones than a gaming headset. Unlike the other RIG headsets that you adjust by detaching the ear cups, the RIG 600 has a traditional adjustable headband. There are clicks at each position, and I like the subtle logo of a man with an afro and a mustache that gets bigger as you open the headband. As far as branding goes, there's a small Plantronics fabric label on the headband, a chrome RIG logo on the bottom of the left ear cup, and a 600 logo on the back side of the left frame. The ear cups are wrapped in the same perforated leather as the headband. There's a large gold R on the inside of the right ear cup. The cushions have a ton of padding and they're very soft. The ear cups will pivot and swivel, so it's easy to find just the right fit. There's a nice resistance to the swivel of the ear cup and it's really smooth. I really like the RIG headsets in general. I find them to be super lightweight and comfortable, and the RIG 600 is no different. There seems to be just the right amount of clamping force on these, keeping them very stable without putting too much pressure on your head. The breathable ear cups don't get warm, and this headset's comfortable to wear for hours at a time. The ear cups will also lay flat so you can wear these around your neck. This headset's still larger and bulkier than over-the-ear headphones, but not as bulky as some other headsets out there. Overall, these feel really light without feeling cheap. For being all plastic, the build quality is really good. The RIG 600 comes with two different microphone options. You have a choice to use the boom mic with noise cancellation or an inline mic. The boom mic is unidirectional and does a really good job of picking up my voice while not picking up a ton of background. So here's what it sounds like using the boom mic with noise cancellation. Play some music in the background so you can hear what that sounds like. The noise cancellation isn't as good as the Razer Kraken Pro V2, but it's still pretty good. Now I'll switch over to the inline mic. So here's what it sounds like using the inline mic, and I'll play some background music so you can hear. Both mics are really good. This one sounds like I'm a little bit more in the distance compared to the boom mic, but overall still very clear. The inline mic cable is just over 4 feet long, and it has a control with a mute switch and a single multifunction button. There are no volume controls, but you can play, pause, answer or end a call. A double press will skip forward on iOS and Android, and a triple press will skip to the previous track on iOS, but not on Android. A long press will bring up Siri or Google Now. The included boom mic is made from rubber and will flex, but it won't hold its position very well. But it picks up my voice just fine though. The cable on the boom mic is just over 5 feet, which is a good length if you're plugging this into your controller, but it might be too short if your PC is not right next to you. It comes with a splitter that breaks out the mic and headphone jack, but it's only a few inches long. It would have been nice if they included a splitter with a 6-foot cable. The boom mic has an inline control as well as a mute switch, but instead of the multifunction button, you get a volume slider. This won't control your device volume, so you can turn up the volume all the way on your device, and then lower it from the slider. The slider feels good and it slides very smooth. I'm not a fan of the flat cables they included. They're reinforced really well and they feel durable, but the flat cables don't seem as rugged to me as the thick round cables found on the RIG 400. I also would have liked to see the same inline control on both mics. If I'm not playing a game with voice chat, I'd rather use the inline mic, but then I lose out on the volume control. The RIG 600 uses 40mm drivers that are matched with passive resonators to handle the bass. This headset's stereo only though, there's no virtual surround here. After spending time with this headset playing games, listening to music, and watching movies, I can say that the sound quality is really good, but it's not amazing. Bass is very natural, it's not boomy, it's clean and not overemphasized, and it doesn't get in the way. The bass is very well balanced, but this isn't a headset for bass lovers. If you love deep pounding bass, the Razer Kraken Pro V2, which I recently reviewed, has bass that hits way harder. Even the HyperX Cloud Stinger for half the price has deeper bass. When pushed to the limit, this headset does struggle with bass though. In all the music and games I listened to, this wasn't noticeable, but when watching some movies at full blast, the bass was right on the edge of distorting. For a headset that costs $99, I would expect better performance on the low end. Even the HyperX Cloud Stingers handled the bass better, and those cost $49. Moving past the bass though, I would say these have excellent mids and highs. Listening to music, mids are clean and don't get drowned out by muddy bass. Vocals are clear and dialogue is easy to hear while watching movies. Highs are crisp and detailed without sounding harsh, even at full blast. These perform very well for gaming, with a nice wide soundstage. Small details in the background are easy to hear, and you'll have a good sense of your surroundings. But explosions and action sequences lack impact you'll find on headsets with deeper bass. If you're looking for powerful bass, the Kraken Pro V2 would be a better choice, and cost less even though the RIG 600 have more clarity in the mids. So that wraps it up. The RIG 600 gets a lot right with high-end style and a lightweight design that's comfortable to wear for hours. They'll work with all your devices and sound great for music, movies, and games, but they fall a little short when it comes to bass performance. Let me know what you think of this headset in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the like button, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. Thanks for watching.